Uh, Welcome to the one of the best decisions you've ever made in your life. Um, I will try my best. I repeat, I will try my best to make this very fun for you guys and easy. So, just before I start, you have to have a basic knowledge of ICT concepts. He has the credits of the concepts I'm about to teach you guys. There's a lot of ICT concepts out there, but I'm just gonna teach the simple method that you can apply in your trading and you are on a whole different world. You understand? So without wasting much time, um, let me drop a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. This bootcamp, it's not a financial advice. It is not a it's not a financial advice. It's just studying and how to read price. You have to practice the things I'm about to teach you for it to work for you. If you don't practice, it might not work for you. Don't be unfortunate, to keep on jumping from one strategy to another, right? Just because you hit one loss and then you say, oh, fuck it, this doesn't work. Let me go get another system. No, you have to stay disciplined and determined to make it work. It's gonna take time. And if you wanna get it right, you need to practice. You need to back test and you need to forward test. That's seeing them happen live. And you don't have to practice them with your live phones. You have to do this on a demo. So this is not a financial advice. Now, to what should be the first lecture of the bootcamp? Market structure and high time frame. So today in this lesson I'm gonna talk about market structure and high time frame and the importance of them. So a lot of you really don't have the best knowledge, I might say, about market structure, and you fail to understand that market structure are into two types. It's either um it's either minor or major, you understand? So you want to be able to catch the moves so well that you don't catch yourself against the trend, you understand? So most people, they also break of market structure and this is basically what almost everyone knows. But then there's a lot of narrative, a lot of confluence, a lot of things that goes behind this. It's not just market structure break, retest, and um, boom, or it's your fair value gap. You have to know why it fails most times, right? So the idea is this has to happen at a key level. This has to happen at a key level. this is a key level. A key level can be a higher time frame PD array, or yes, it just has to be a higher time frame PD array, folks. That's the most important thing. That is why I'm blending it together with high time frame lecture. You understand? So this is a high time frame PD array. This can be an odd low, or an order block, or a breaker, or a fair value gap, right? Whichever PD array it is, it has to be a key level in a higher time frame. Now, off the higher time frame, we get something like this. This right here is a real break of market structure. Now, what most of you fall for is this. I'm gonna save this guy right here. Now, what most of you don't understand about market structure is this. Now, this is two opposing ends of POI. That's the point of interest, two opposing end of a point of interest. Now, let me say this is an old low, this is an old high, or an order block, or whatever. But let me say this is an old low and this is an old high, right? Now, the market is likely to do this. And then a lot of you see this and call it break of market structure, and then you see the market dump on you and then do this. And then you see something like this again, and then break of market structure and the market dumps on you and then do this. Right? Now, a lot of you have seen this happen many times. Now, let me just give you the secret. This more psychological than just technical analysis, you understand? And more of confidence and watching it play out most times, you understand? Now, this is a fake break of market structure right here. Now, this was meant to induce early buyers, or FOMO, double top, double bottom folks. This was meant to induce them. So this is like a liquidity belt around that key level. You understand? The aim is to see them build up liquidity. You understand? So now this is a market structure shift, not a market structure break. A market structure shift is mainly for a temporal target. What do I mean? They are taking off this market structure just to take out some liquidity that is here, and suck in every person that sold here or here, suck them in. That's a market structure shift for a temporal purpose, but for the long term basics is going to go down, right? So you don't have to force everything to be a market structure break for you in your trading. If you really want to succeed, you have to have it at a key level, and that goes down to you have to see a market structure break of a high time frame PD array. What's a high time frame PD array? It can be a monthly array, or a weekly array, or a daily array, or a 4-hour array, right? So when you work in respect with the higher time frame, you tend to take lesser trades and quality trade, right? So what do that mean? If I see the market take out this low, and then we got this, my next target is gonna be here, right? My next target is here. So if my next target is here, let me take off this block so you can see clearly. If my next target is this line, now this is the idea, right? I wait, and when the market takes them out, and boom, retracement, I wait. Now the next level is this guy right here, right? So the idea is that no matter what, I can't fall for this. If I fall for this, I'm done, right? This is a shift. This move is not done till it gets to this key level. That's the purpose of higher time frame. On a lower time frame, you might say, oh, break of market structure, break of market structure. No, it's all, inside a major swing of the higher time frame, right? So you might see on a lower time frame something like this, a break of market structure. It might just be a retracement for the higher level candle, right? So probably I'm not gonna follow for this, and when price takes out this, I stack off another position, which might literally do this till we get to that key level. Now the only place this can be valid, something like this can be valid, is this. If this high and it directly correlating pair created an SMT. What do I mean? For instance, if this was GBP USD and Euro USD already took out its own high, but GBP then ended this way, then I have the right to trust it not to take this high again, and I'm going to take this as my market structure and attack the opposing liquidity. But most of the times, according to the ICTC concepts, sometimes we still have something like this, and then it comes back to its own liquidity pool later on. So this is what your market structure break or market structure should base on of a higher time frame PD array, not trading all this market structure shift and hoping that they go a long way, right? So that's it for this. Um, Next I'll be talking on liquidity and candles, right? So this.